We have here an optional MixMax Agitator system. On the 680, the smaller model, it's an option. On the 890 and the 1150, it's standard. So it's powered by the returns from the spray valves, spraying system, and it runs back on an electric control. You've got two returns through this Y into the agitator tap, selector tap, and it's got a little decal here to show you which position is which, and a little arrow on the handle. So this particular tap is a quarter turn tap, and when it's vertical we're on bypass, so the flow is just waffling back to tank with very low back pressure. As we increase agitation, the back pressure in these return pipes increases, and when we're on full agitation we can actually generate quite a few psi or bar of back pressure in the return side of our valving. So it's recommended that we use the agitator while we're filling and mixing, but when it comes to spraying, it's best to back it off. Now in this particular situation, we can have this tap anywhere in between bypass and full agitation. When we're in full agitation, because of the back pressure generated with the orifice in the MixMax Agitator nozzle, this back pressure can cause issues with overriding of our manual or electric pressure valves. On the manual system, of course, we've just got a complete manual system. It will override your manual valve. On the electric system, same again, and when we go to the auto rate system, it will interfere with the automatic regulation. So that's why it's best to use this for when you're mixing your chemical, and then when you come to spray, back it off. And if you need agitation while you're spraying with the type of chemicals or powders you're using, you can have it around 45 degrees, but otherwise we recommend fully vertical, full bypass. We've had a number of calls from farmers who they have an auto rate system, and they've been spraying happily. They've gone and filled their tank with a new batch of spray, and they come back to the paddock, and the system is telling them to speed up, and the pressure is way above the normal range, and they're travelling above their normal speed range because it's telling them to speed up, and they can't get rid of this warning. It is possibly generated, the warning is possibly generated by the fact that this agitator is on too aggressive, and it's backing up back pressure in the system and overriding the pressure regulator valves. But this electric one will be doing its best to dump the flow, because the flow meter is saying we've got too much flow here, but of course it'll be dumping it all back here, but the pressure is building up against the agitator nozzle, and there's no way that the system can bring that pressure down. So it's a simple thing to ask him, where is your agitator tap? Is it horizontal or is it vertical? And 9 times out of 10 he'll say, well, it's horizontal, and just tell him to back it off and the problem goes away.